Alright, so tonight we're going to talk a little bit about codependency. Caregiving, rescuing. A lot of people are codependent and don't realize it. I didn't realize it for a long time that I was codependent. I was dependent on many things, drugs and sex and attention and money, materialistic stuff, all that. I thought I had to have all that stuff to be somebody. But codependency is more like it's caused a lot of times by learned behaviors in childhood. A lot of it's caused by people who have alcoholic parents or alcoholic partners. When you deal with an addict, a lot of times you learn to do things to keep the peace. You know what I mean? So you learn to be a caretaker or a rescuer, and helping them. A lot of codependents are really good-hearted people. They just they get off track and get what I like to call the codependent crazies, which is where your codependent behavior gets so deep that it starts to drive you crazy. And people who are normally not at all crazy will become very crazy and do things out of character because they're hurt. There's a thing called the Cartman drama triangle. It's a triangle, 3 sides. So you have the victim, the persecutor, the rescuer. Okay, so you rescue someone. Then they don't appreciate it because they really didn't want rescued, and so they don't appreciate it, and then you feel like you're a victim, maybe, because you helped them and they didn't even appreciate it, so they used you. You're a victim. Or you can go from rescuer to the persecutor, like, I rescued you, I helped you, and you didn't appreciate it, and you're a piece of crap because of it, and blah, blah, blah. Or you can go from persecuting them to now you're the victim, or you can be the victim, and now you're mad you're the victim, so you go to the persecutor. And, or you're the persecutor, and you're like, well, they're a piece of crap, and now I'm a victim of them. And it's like this triangle, and if you're not codependent, you don't get this. But if you're codependent, this triangle is like, it's all over the place, back and forth in every direction, and it will make you crazy. So I'm going to do some videos to get a little bit more in depth on codependency. This video is more just to kind of brief the subject. If you've ever found yourself in a relationship, this is real common today in a lot of toxic relationships out there. I've been in plenty. You ever been in that relationship you just can't walk away from? That love-hate relationship? And I'm not talking about the person you just can't stand sometimes, because you can love somebody, not stand them sometimes. I'm talking about the person who drives you insane, and even when you walk away, you go back. Even when you say you're never going to go back, you go back. This goes for men and women alike. A judge handed me down 3,600 days. And in my sentencing, he said something, and he said, no matter what, you can always walk away from any situation. And I'd gotten myself into a situation that I couldn't walk away from. I did walk away from it numerous times, but every time I did, I ran back to the thing that destroyed me. And I sat long and hard and thought about that. I realized it was codependency. And I'm going to share some of these videos and stuff and try to maybe help some other people before it gets as bad as it got with me. I'll get more into that in these videos. I'll break things down a little bit more. But right now, this is just to give me some likes. If you don't want to comment, if you want to comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts and where you're at. But any of you ever been in that relationship you can't walk away from? Call it love, but you know it's not love. You don't know what it is, but you keep going back. It's codependency. Keep taking care of somebody that you know don't appreciate it. When you know they don't even want your help, but you help them anyway. It's codependency. It's a very complex thing. This just grazes the surface of it. But anybody that wants to know more, there's a good book out there by a lady named Melody called Codependent No More. I suggest it for anybody that can relate to this. I feel for you. There's a way out. You can walk away. You can find peace. You don't have to be trapped in a prison out here in this free world. I was in prison many years before I ever went to physical prison. I found freedom in physical prison. Kind of ironic, but hope you all are blessed. I really do. Okay, we'll do better. Just a little bit better today than you did yesterday, and a little bit better tomorrow. And one day you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be the person God designed you to be.